G'day, Dan here at Veg. I'm just at Auburn South Primary School today checking on the irrigation system. I want to show you how they've set up the chicken watering system as well as the irrigation system, because it's pretty cool. So have a look. So what we've got here is a mains powered irrigation control system. It says it's got mains power coming into it and a little red cable coming out the back, and that's speaking to a couple of taps or solenoids, which we'll have a look at soon. And basically its job is to say turn off, turn on at certain times, and it's very simple to use these things. Right now it's telling me that station 2 or irrigation line 2 is on for another 7 minutes. We've just set up 2 irrigation lines. Number 1 irrigates the whole garden, all the raised beds, 16 raised beds at the same time, and number 2 lets water into the Chook water system. So we'll go and have a look at the other end of the system. You put the time into this thing and you just tell it what days you want the different irrigation lines to turn on and how long for. Pretty easy. So coming through the garden, each garden bed has drip line in it, and at the moment this is off a huge tank. We might have a look at that at the end, taking water off all the hard surfaces in the school. So they don't need to worry about water restrictions because it's their tank water. So I've set it up so that it turns on for 15 minutes every morning at 9 AM. 9 AM because there'll be people at the school, and it's kind of nice if someone happens to be around, they can hear it turn on and have a look and notice any leaks or any problems. So all 16 beds all get drip irrigated at the same time. There's about 9 holes every square metre in this drip line. This is 13mm drip line. There's a little hole there, and each of those holes lets out about 2 litres of water per hour. And on average we're sort of designing to try and make sure each square metre of garden bed gets about 5 litres of water every day in summer. So here are the Chooks. You can check this out, this is pretty cool. And they've got a little watering bowl here that's connected to mains, and you can lift it out for cleaning. So you can lift it up and a bit of weight in that water. You can tip it out, and as soon as you tip it out, there's a little float in the back, and that turns the water on. But the way it's been set up brings us over to the solenoids I mentioned earlier. So next to the main water taps for the garden, got a little box in the ground. If we can open that up. These are the 2 solenoids I talked about. So this is the other end of the cable that comes out of the mains powered controller, and it just says turn on, you turn off, you turn on, you turn off. And the first one, when that turns on, it goes to all the drip line in the veggie beds, but the second one, when that turns on, that feeds the Chook waterer. And the reason this is kind of clever is that we've just set this up so it turns on, not our idea, the plumber's idea. Clever Mark the plumber. He got us to set this up so this turns on for 10 minutes a day. So if when it turns on the water is low on the Chook waterer, then it fills up. It only takes about 5 minutes to fill up, so we're safe. And there's enough water in that container to supply the chickens for a day, so it's totally automated. But if someone accidentally kicks the container over or breaks the hose or anything like that, there's no way you can drain the tank. You're only going to lose 10 minutes of the tap being on each day. So it's just like a safety level in the system. That means it still works just as it would if the tank pump was always supplying the chicken water, but it means you're safe in the case of any mishaps. So there we go.